Hi, Lainey. You have to excuse me. My hair's still wet. Well, I'm too excited to stop and dry it. I've got a happy now. So you just have to take me as I come out of the shower. I always let my hair dry naturally. Hi, Mary Jane. Welcome. Hi, Janie. Welcome, welcome. Well, my hair's still soaking wet. But I couldn't wait. I'm usually a person that gets a parcel and I rip it open. Well, I have held back today because I wanted to do this. And this has come from within New Zealand. That's why it's got here so quick. Gosh, 10 people popped in already. Yes, good news. I've got some happy mail. Wait to see how many people are going to pop in the next couple of minutes and then I'll open it. Not quite that cold today. We're actually going to get to double figures. We're going to get to 11 degrees, which in your language will be no, wrong one. I don't like to blow dry my hair too much or anything, so 11 equals about 51.8, it says on here, Fahrenheit. And that is quite warm for us at the moment. Well, it's 10 degrees right now, but it's going to get to 11. Can be very expensive, Lainey. The giveaway parcel that I just posted to Janice cost me $35 and a few cents, but which in American is, let's do another conversion. I've got everything here from the conversions. New Zealand 35 equals, it would be $23, $24 American, say 25. Yeah, so it's expensive to ship overseas, especially with boxes. If I send this envelope and pack it, hi Joyce, then it's usually about $13.50 for me. That's New Zealand. So yeah, it's not cheap. That's why it usually has to wait to payday for me to send it. Having said that, I've had a couple of people put money into my PayPal, which I thank them for very much, because that's all going to be for me to post overseas. I'm going to use it for that. Well, you know, you've got to find out what it's going to cost first before you say you're going to do it. Because I usually work it out here, but my battery's gone in my scales because I usually measure and weigh, and I can actually even print the postage to go on here. But it is expensive. When you've got money on a budget, it's almost impossible to send. I mean, as I said, I will be sending heaps. I've got heaps to give away here. And I've got a friend coming down in about 3 weeks' time, and she's going to help me in my craft room, and we're going to make up some. I'm going to get some more envelopes, and I'm going to make some up. I'm not going to send them all out at once, but she's going to be here to help me. And yeah, we're going to make up some happy mails because, as I say, not for all at once. I'll send them out every now and again. Well, who's in Italy? Well, you know, some people, they do it, and anything I ever get, whether it be New Zealand, ever, I'm grateful for, but I'm not on here to receive. I really am not. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Right, well, we've got 15 people now, so I'm going to put you down, as Elizabeth would say, down onto the shop floor. And here's my parcel. And I am now going to open it. Excitement. So yes, it's quite, when this went to be posted, it was taken in the box. And then our post office said, put them in one of the plastic envelopes. And it works out cheaper. Oh, God, I see what she means. She said it took her just to get it in. This is from my friend Jude. She lives up on the North Island. It was going to, if she'd have sent just the box like this, it would have been a lot more expensive than pushing it into the bag and sending it like that. So let's have a look, see. Hi, Janice. There's a point to these. That's better. And she's one of these people who likes to torment by keeping the box really well sealed. It is actually Jude who's coming to my place in 3 weeks' time for a weekend. Her husband's going off and going meeting old friends, and Jude's going to come and spend a weekend with me. How good's that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Sending my love. Oh, this is beautiful. I think I can read this. Well, Mama Di. She calls me Mama. And it says, well, Mama Di, some happy mail for you. I hope my parcel finds you in good health and that you are behaving yourself. No, sorry, no. This postcard is from the MMs that Danina does every Monday. This one was done a few weeks back, but I love doing them. Well, Mama, give Kitty Cat a pat, a pooch and a cuddle from me. Catch you soon. Oh dear, I've got to say the Maori name now. Arohania. I've got it wrong, Jude. Jude. I love that. I'm going to have to just get in on these MMs, aren't I? That's beautiful. Because I care. She's a lovely lady. Wow. Oh, look. It's a journal. Oh, the tie is, what do I call this? I've got some of it. Oh, this is my first journal, anything like that, of someone. Isn't it beautiful, Janie? Isn't it gorgeous? These are all appliques. Music sheet there. Oh, look on the back. An envelope that you can tuck things in. And it's got like an opening spine here, and look how that's decorated. I went to the moon. I wondered where you were going. Look at these, all these appliques. Oh wow! Oh wow! Look at it. Not a journal. It's a filing envelope. And there's envelopes inside. This one says colour me in. Guess what? Just which one? Well done, Skylar. Well done. Oh, I want to open this properly. I don't want to rip it. Oh. Oh. Look. Yes, great. It will be for my embellishments, Mary. Oh, now I'm going to have to. I did get my crayons out the other day. Look at the fisherman. I haven't seen these stamps before. I'm going to be busy colouring in. I really would love to colour in properly. It's hi Sherry. I'll have to get some lessons off Teresa Carr, who is the expert at colouring in. Oh, look, Christmas one. I'm looking at all this upside down. You're getting a better view. We go. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh, thank you, Jude. I will colour those in. And I am definitely going to be using this. Oh, we haven't finished. Tag me. This is going to be fun, Jane. It really is. It's going to be great fun. Oh. Tags. Right, I've got to get and do all those. They'll be nice to get those all decorated. Oh, she's really getting me into that so I can see. There's there. And hold on, there's one more. Oh, she sent me some clusters. This is something I do want to. They are handy, Jane. Oh, look. Come on, move the box. Move the box. Now, this is something I want to try doing. Oh, that's it. I'm trying to think. And look at that. And it's got a little tag that says 50 cents on it. So if you want that, it'll cost you 50 cents. And it's put together with a staple. All stuff picked up, put together. I've got to have a go. I've got to have a go. It's no good. Wow. See, now, all them bits of paper I'd throw away. And lace, look at that lace. Tulle it is, actually. Jude, these are gorgeous. I wonder where she is. She was supposed to. Oh, look. It's just bits of scrap. She hasn't even cut them. It's all ripped. They are cute. I'm going to have a go. Oh, I like the Joker. Look. Aren't they great, Mary? How do you get stuck? Well, I'll find out how you get stuck, Jane, because none of these are much more than that one measures about 2.5 inch square paper. So, you know. Okay, Janie, I challenge you. Now, how small is this one? That's only 1 3/4 square. Look at that. They're not cards, they're scrap. It's all scrap, Lainey. There's a little bit of scrap card, a little bit of scrap music paper, and it's torn, not cut. Tiny scrap of eyelash trim. It's just scraps. You get out all your little... This is like when you throw something, oh, don't need that, I won't use that. Well, I'm sorry, we must. Look at that. You can see how the paper's been ripped. You throw that away. Oh, there's a corner off that. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I was showing it you upside down. Sorry. That was the way. It's very cute. Very, very cute. Oh, Jude, I love them. Now, here's one a little bit bigger. But what this is, you put all the little bits together, Lainey, and then put them together with a... What's it? Stapler. Look at that. I beat you all. I'm 250. Especially with my soaking wet hair. Oh, yes. When Jude comes here for the weekend, we're going to sit and make some of these. I'll be grabbing all my scrap out the blooming bin. It's supposed to go in the... We do, Mary. We've got to do them. They are gorgeous for embellishment. She gets the inker out and inks the edges to give that old rustic look, I call it. But yeah, we've got to do it. Yeah, I'm going to challenge you all. Come on. You don't have to send them. Oops, that one's fell off, Jude. That one didn't go. Let's put a bit of glue on. I'm going to challenge you all. You don't have to send them anywhere. Just put the pictures up in the Crafty Kiwi. Let's see what you can do. If you want to send them to anyone, send them. But do a live stream. Well, as I say, when Jude comes, she's coming in 3 weeks for a weekend. Oh, no, Lainey, I've had those days. I've had those days. I've sold everything, got rid of the lot, then to have to start all over again. I know what they're like. Love, just hang in there. Don't do what I did, sell everything, because I have done. Some of the stuff I've had to buy 2, 3 times. Jude, darling, I love these. I never thought I would say it, but I do. When I watch people, I thought, God, what do you want to bother with bloody scraps for? Yes, Lainey, you stay right there, girl. You stay right there. So we'll do some of those. I think it would be good to wait till Jude's here, because the way Jude and I are planning it at the moment is to go live and stay live while she's here and not sleep. Don't know how it's going to work. Oh, almost landed in the pool. I love this. I just love this for bits. Never had anything like this before sent to me. Little teeny wincy, little old vintage buttons sewn on there and there. Oh, Jude, it's beautiful. We're going to have to find out how to make these. And the envelope on the back says, moment by moment, we create our life adventures. That's true. You get doing it either, Janie. And this is musical paper, and it looks like it's been gessoed. I might be wrong. Sweet orchid there, or is it a lily? Beautiful. I love it. I want to make one of those. I ain't got much time left at my age to get all this done. I was going to my daughter's this afternoon. I might have to say, look, can't come. I've got a lot to do. Oh, hold on. That was in one of the envelopes. It is. I love it. I thought it was a journal, but it is. Oh, I'll find out from Jude. I don't know where she's got to. She said she was going to be here. I told her I'd only got to go and have my shower and I'd be on. Oh, wow. Look at that eyelash trend. I haven't had silver. I've got plenty of balls of some coloured ones, but I've never seen the silver. Oh, that's beautiful. Panda sparkles. Oh, I do like that. Panda sparkles silver. That's gorgeous. Oh, yes, we're using that. Looks like she's been making flowers. Well, we can share bits of that. We can put bits of that in Happy Mail. Oh, look. Oh, Jude. Oh, wow. Where do I start? Look at that. Just circles. She's roughened up the edges and then tied together with a brad. Look at that. That's gorgeous. That's. Oh. Look at that flower. Now look at the back, and you can see that the paper has been scrunched up. So get all your paper in the bin that you've scrunched up. Hi, Carla. Welcome. Get all your paper that you've scrunched up. That's what that is, just paper scrunched up. And then one of those little tiny flowers that they make. I can't make them yet. Again, look. Paper that's been screwed up. Look. Oh, Jude, you're so clever. I love the flowers, Mary. I'm going to have to, I'll be studying these. I'm going to be studying them. Look at these. These are all the same. Look at those. And she's obviously made all these herself. She does. She needs to put some tutorials out. Hi, Shazzy. Welcome. I didn't see you come in there, love. Isn't she clever? I've only just got to know Jude myself. Look. That's gorgeous. All screwed up paper. Put something on them because they're stiff. So she put a stiffener on. They're stuck together with glue. what's it glue? Because it's there's a few glue strings. Look at that. Isn't she awesome? Isn't she just? I think I found her through Danina's channel. She said from New Zealand, and I asked her where from, and that was it. And she's lovely. I love her to bits. Not screwed up. Scrunchies. All right, sorry, Janie. Just because I don't know the proper term. I am a bit old and thick. Scrunchy flowers. Look. I tried doing it upside down, almost caught this. Oh my goodness. Scrunched up. I definitely want some lessons on this. Look. Am I? Oh, thank you. Not so beautiful with my hair like it is at the moment. Morning, Vicky. I wasn't coming on today, but then I got these and I just had to. I've got all the things to make these. I've got punches, I've got dyes. Oh, and I should be using them. Another scrunchie. This I didn't pick up. Look at that. Look at this. I love this one. Ah, that's on a twist one. I can recognize that because it's on like a it's on like a platform. So it's one of those that you cut into a strip. I haven't got that die. I have got some dies for doing those, but not that one. I'm going to have to find out about that one. I love it. And this again is another one of those. Wow. I'm just absolutely blown away. Absolutely. Let's put those bigger ones in first. Put them in here because I'm going to play later and pretend I haven't looked at them yet and have a good study of them. Oh, I'm slow. Right. There is no need to be idle, is there? Down the rabbit hole travel. Hi, everyone. Hi. Are you new? What are you doing down the rabbit hole? Eh? Are you crafting down the rabbit hole? Oh, you're traveling by the look of your... So you... Oh, right. So you know who down the rabbit hole is, Jane. Welcome. Thank you for coming out of the hole and talking to us. I appreciate it. Nice to see you. You make diaper cakes, but that's about it for crafts. Oh, they look gorgeous when they're done. Oh, now she told me she was sending me this. Wait till Teresa sees this. Teresa was showing me a page in the scavenger book that she's doing for me, and she had this in there. It's a stencil, and she put that in it. Yes, I saw them. I had a new great-grandchild born in June, and I wanted to make one, but I looked at the cost and thought, nah. But yeah, this is a gorgeous stencil. Live with promise, love with passion, and laugh with pleasure. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm going to have a go with that. Apparently, Jude told me she had 2 of those. Wow. Oh, I know what's in here. They make great gifts. Rabbit. I think we're going to be blown away with what's in here. Hi, Anita. Some of the silver. Put it like that. I don't want it to go there with the other. Oh, wow. Oh, look at those doilies. Aren't they gorgeous? And they've got a shiny. Oh, they're lovely. And the bigger ones too. There's a few there. You know what doilies are like, how they stick together. Oh, wow. You could put them on the front of a journal, couldn't you, like that? And if you're doing a bigger one, see, I'm thinking journaling. You could do that, couldn't you? Wow. Yeah, I want to make a journal and put one of them on the front. No, ladies, you're gonna die, and I'm gonna die when you see these. I didn't put one of them as a surprise, but I've got an idea. Look at this. Look at that. It's off a wedding dress. See the satin that's still on it. Beautiful. Isn't it gorgeous? Again. Oh, imagine that on the bottom of a wedding dress. I think I might have to get married again to wear a dress. Oh, I've hidden these here so I can bring them over one at a time. Look. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I'll find the best way to look at how it sparkles. Isn't that divine? And another one. These appliques, you can cut them up a bit more if you want to. Say you want to cut that one off. Yep, you got it, Mary. Or you could just place it, or if you're anything like me, you'll sit and look at it forever and ever. But, you know, you're doing a special, real special card. And another. You can go away because we're busy. No. Look at that. And another. Apply to a journal cover, yeah. Oh dear, I'm going to expand my horizons, aren't I? There you go. Look, there's that flower there it is, that's been cut off, look. Yes, pocket idea. You stick them in and then you can... Kit Kat, go away, please, I'm busy. Oh, look at this cream. This is not white. It looks white on there. When I put it next to the white, you can see it's not white. Get down. No. It's cream. Oh, the workmanship of people sewing those on. And there's another. Oh my God, I am blown away. As you can tell, I'm not saying much because I'm so speechless. Oh, shut up. I'm just... There's a bit more of that colour. Jude, yes, you'd like... Oh, Jude, no. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jude. Oh, big hugs. I'm hugging you. Oh. Oh, you'll have only just heard about this because I was just talking and you were so happy. Okay, wear it. Oh, I bet. Oh, Jude, I'm so sorry. And we're just looking at all this beautiful stuff that you sent. It is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, some more of the scallop still on the satin. Big hugs, hugs, hugs to you, Jude. Was it somebody very close? It's doing good, Skylar, so far. And there's another one of those. Jude, this stuff that you have sent. Oh, I'm glad you can't see me because I've actually got tears going down my face because it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You need a little bit tiny though. Oh, I shouldn't feel so happy with you being so sad. Yes, please send Jude and families prayers, vibes, happy thoughts, whichever way you do it. Please do. Jude, this is blowing me away. As I say, good job you can't see me because I've got tears on there, my face. And now even more for your loss. I've got one more bag left to show the ladies. Oh, beautiful lace. And oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? There's 2, 3 lots of lacing around there, maybe 4. You could cut all that down. Yes, Vicky, we're all walking with you, Jude. I'll call you when I get off here because this isn't going to be a long video. I wasn't going to come on at all today. Oh, that was lovely. Jude, I love your, oh, what are we calling them? You know, all your little bits of scrap put together. Oh, everybody wants a tutorial. We're going to have to make some when you come. and show everybody how to do it, me included. Little, that'll look lovely on a page in the journal. Kel, see, people, when you come in and say that, everybody sub to everybody else. It helps us all get our subbies. That's how I've got a lot of mine. Not, you know, been on other live streams and people have seen it. Clusters, thank you, Mary. I've got some timers again. You know what I'm like. Yes, we all want to learn the clusters, Jude, if you're still there, love. These are beautiful. God, I'm going to put some nice stuff out with all this. Oh, I'd say that's the silkiness of this one. It's so silky. Jude, you don't have to do it, just if you want to just sit quietly and they're gorgeous, Janie. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. That's different. She's a sweetheart. She's a lovely, lovely lady. We're talking all the time when we're not online, and I've grown to love her so much in the short time that I've known her. Look at that. Oh, see, I could get 2 clusters out of that because I could cut that one in half. I could cut it in 3, actually, and make 3. Couldn't I? Oh, God. I can't believe that I'm thinking clusters and all. Okay, Vicky, thanks for popping in. As I say, I'm not going to be on. I think yesterday ended up at 5 hour. Oh, look at these on card. Oh, cool. I can, all them little dots you've done around there to make it look as if it's stitched, Jude. I can't do them. Mine don't end up nice and neat. Look at that. Lovely. Oh, it's got a nice side to the spool. That's what we're going to have to do. Actually, I'll scan that and put it through my Cricut, put it onto the Cricut and cut a heap. That's a good idea. Be one way of using the Cricut properly. You could do it, Janie, on your scan and cut. Oh, how'd you get that through there? There it goes. And one last more. Hi, Crafty Kitty. Of course, that's your name, isn't it, Crafty Kitty? Your Joy, yes. Gosh, this is that's a tiny pin. Look at that. I don't think you can even see it. Look at it. That's tiny. But look what it's holding together. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, that's what I'm going to do. Cut out some of them, scan one of those. Do you know, Jude, I can't pick up this tiny pin. Oh, there we go. Wow, I have never had beautiful, beautiful lace. Oh, I'm packing it all back because later on to sit and... No, this came in happy mail for me. You're not just like, look at all these. Look. These appliques. That's what you call an applique. That is what you call an applique. And I love my postcard, Jude. Love it to bits. I'm going to have to come in on the next MM. It looks great. It's right what you say. I mean, you do them sheets and you look at them and you think, what a bloody mess. But look what they can do, cut down into. Jude can draw. Look at that flower she's drawn on there. See, I couldn't even draw that. Writes beautifully. I love it. Yeah, I'm going to have to get in on this mixed media. I'm going to tell my family I am now going to become a recluse because I'm far too busy in my craft room. I'll make the announcement when I go and visit them this afternoon and say this will be the last visit. No, don't do that. I can't do that. Wow, these are just stunning, awesome. I'm looking at, you know, imagining someone sitting there stitching all these on. It's mind-blowing. Neither can I, Mary. I can't even draw the stick man. I really can't. There's that there too. You know, crafted kitty. This eyelash trim. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, that's got to go in there. Jude, right from the bottom of my heart, love, I thank you. I can't write now. I cannot write in writing. I have to do capitals. Excuse the side of my hair, but it's drying slowly. I cannot write in capitals. I mean, in writing, I have to do capitals. And them are a bit wobbly. I used to laugh at my mum when she got a shaky hand as she got older. I'm getting it. I've got it. Never mind. I'll type everything. I am definitely going to make some of those spools shapes on the crooked. Definitely. Mind you, they're not spool shape. Did I write? Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. I've got the die cut for these. Wouldn't it be nice if I could get it to cut that both ways? Both of the above, crafty, both of the above. I haven't, these aren't my, well, they are mine, but these were all given to me. And my friend's daughter was giving up on her Oh, it is, Jane. As I say, I don't ask for it. I don't usually get it living over here. But this is, as I say, New Zealand based. It's drying a bit. But this tag here, it's double actually when it cuts. Let me find one that's in. It's still. It cut like that. And this one, as you can see, I pulled apart. I've got the die for these. And then I thought with this one, look, if you do that and that, look at that cute little pocket. Isn't that cute? It's lovely, Janie. I can't get over it. Come on saying I've got loads of stuff here that I can give away. I'm not here to ask for anything, but what I do get, I appreciate. And here's another one. I've got the die to this, and you can fold that somehow. It's got a. So I must get those out and get. This is when Jude comes. This is what we're going to have to sit and do. As I say, we're having. She's coming for 3 days. Are you coming, Jude? So 324 is 60, 70 odd hours. 70 odd hours crafting because we're not going to go to bed. I'll sleep for the next week after it. So see, bits of them. This sort of thing I can put in Happy Mail. I'm not putting this in Happy Mail though. This is mine. This is mine. This is mine. Jane, I'm really looking forward to it. I really am. I've got a couple of friends down here but they only make cards. Well, no, I tell a lie there. I've got one, she only makes cards. There's others, but it's not that sort of friendship. It's an acquaintance, let's put it that way. And they work full time, and I've got nobody that's like me, got nothing to do. My hair's dry, as you can see. I've been that hot and flustered going through all this. Jude, we love the flowers. Stuck up on tea. Yep. Oh, don't worry, I've never run out of tea. My hair. Oh, I thought that was my hair, but there's a reflection in the door at the back. I want to learn the flowers, Jude, if you're still there. Jude might have to disappear every now and again when we're doing our craftathon because we're actually, she's a chef and she says she's coming down to cook up meals for it in the freezer. It's great, isn't it, Jane, when you can do that? Do you do it on a regular basis? It would be great. There is another lady in town. I've met her because she's actually bought some of my destashing that I've done now and again, advertising locally. Donna. Now I know 2 Donnas, so I'm not going to say her surname because I don't know which one. I'm confused. But she's a younger lady and she's probably got kids. I want to find somebody that's like me, got home alone. Spanking squirrel is a good thing, yeah. It's great that they're together doing that. Wow. It's nice to see a man doing it too and having the same, wanting to do the same as your partner, isn't it? It's great. Yes, Laney, I know what you mean. It's having somebody to give you that boost, you know. I mean, I don't go out a lot. Well, I've been to Arizona. I've been to Tucson. But, you know, it does. I've forgot what I was saying now. It's nice to have somebody to craft with. Look at this. I've got to look at this again. Fantastic. See, these are those appliques, bits of appliques that Jude has cut up by the looks of them and coloured them. You can colour them with sprays and inks and all sorts. They are cute together. Now look, that flower that she's put on there, look at the one little tiny little itchy bits of lace she's put at the bottom of the flower. It's touches like that, isn't it, that make these things? Isn't it? I would never have thought of doing that. The lace, there's a bit of muslin underneath. Look, tiny bits of muslin put underneath. Look, to give that. It's just, so I'll say it's a matter of studying this. There's a little bit of washi tape by the look of it on there. That's what I want to learn to do, is make washi tape, because I've got about 4 rolls of stuff. And when I look at the price, I think, bugger that. So I'm going to have to learn to make my own washi tape. I've seen a couple of people doing it. Well, there's that bit more of that muslin. Bit more muslin over this side, and a little doily there, a little round doily. I don't know whether the whole doily is there or half of it. See? There. A ripped piece of paper on there, and the backing is dictionary. You look there, see that she's made that piece of card with a piece of dictionary paper on, and then the other piece of paper, and she's ripped it so you can see the dictionary paper. Well, I'm going to have to learn how to do it, Janie. 3 tiny little buttons there and 2 tiny buttons there. Wow, Jude, you are so clever. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Have I got your name down there? No, I haven't. So I'll call you Chicken. I also take that stuff you iron on the hems and put on material and cut. Yes, I used to have some of that. Again, let's have a look. A bit more study, because showing you how people who do it nice do it. Look at that edge. And she's placed those pearls on, but look at the end. Just part of a flower. And she's put a button on there too. She's probably actually sewn the button. I don't sew. No, she hasn't. She's put the cotton through. Well, this one, she's just put a bit of thread through it, and I'm trying to get it so you can actually see it. There we go. See? Hi, loves. Welcome. So, yeah, and then that put together like that is great. Gonna have to learn that. It's a concertina, isn't it? It's all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets. Beg your pardon, there's 7. 7 pockets in there. And it is the finishing touches, you know, that do these things, and I'm hopeless at that. I really am. Little Lindsay went, look at the little butterfly. And cute. I'm going to put my postcard in there for now. Keep all precious things in there. Well, people type in caps when they want me to see the actual, it sticks out for me, knowing that that's for me to see, even though it's for everybody. But when it's just ordinary conversation for everybody, it's done in lowercase. Oh dear, I am so thrilled. I'm trying to see what cardstock to use. She's embossed it, I think. Yeah. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I don't want to go out this afternoon now. I've got to. And see my great-grandchild. I don't want to go out. I want to get this scavenger album done so I can do something else. Good job, Janie. Then I'll put it down in my little book. I think Jude might have gone. Oh, of course. I ought to know because Chloe's a young girl, and she says she's online when her mother's around, which I hope is right, because she's only a young girl. I've got 30 pages left to do, Jane. I worked it out last night. No, 30 pages left to do. It's not going to be going on the 5th of August, I can see it. And I mean, I've worked quite diligently on it. There's still things I've got to find that I haven't found. But that's okay. I am enjoying doing it. But I really must, I really want to do other things too. You've got 80 to do. Who's your partner, Jane? Is it somebody patient? We probably should have put a year, give ourselves a year to do it. Not, what was it, May, June, July, August, September. Oh, 4 months. We need a year or at least 6 months. Oh, right. And she's got hers done. Well, you're going to have to get a move on, Janie. I hope you're sitting doing it while you're talking to us now. It looks like I'm not looking at you, ladies, but I am. But the laptop's there, which is what the camera is on, or the laptop. And I've got my big screen next to me, and I can read a lot better. I can imagine you saying it too, Jane. Oh my God. Oh, I wouldn't like to be under that pressure. At least I know Teresa's not finished. Shaz is not going to be sending one out now, so that's okay. I'm going over to Teresa, who hadn't got a partner. Good on you, Joyce. Good on you. Good girl. I haven't spoke to Dorina yet. I must speak to her because she'll probably want to alter her records on who's what and what's what. Has Dorina started her big marathon birthday bash yet? When is that on? We all love Janie. She's lovely. When she first came onto my channel, I said, no, you don't look right. So I made her blue. Because wherever I see Jane, she's blue. And I love her. Right, that's okay. I'm not, as mind you, it wouldn't make any difference if I overlap of people will go there if they want to. As I say, this was just, I wasn't coming on at all today. This was just to, when the parcel came, because usually I get a parcel and I go hell for leather opening it up. And I thought, no, I'm going to have to be strong. I want to do it online. And Jude gave me permission to do it online. So, you're my family, I tell you. Living on my own with nobody. I've got family, of course, but I don't go out very much. You're my family. I just think of you all the time. When I'm not online, even when I'm not online, you're all going through my mind. And, you know, you're my family. You understand me. Understand where I'm coming from. Because this is it. It's been all together. We all like crafting, so we all understand each other to some extent. Oh, dear. I should be on again tomorrow and probably Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, I'm always here, Jane. And if I'm not on here, I hardly watch any telly. It's on. It's always on, but it's background for me. And if I'm not on here, I'm watching YouTube. Yeah, understand, Sherry. Yeah. We are a crazy happy family, and that's what I love. Are you merry? Yeah, it's but don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I actually have grown to like it. When I first started got on my own, I was a wreck. But slowly, it took a long time. It took me a long time to get over my marriage breakup, but I got there in the end, and now I just love it. And it's going to be good. Usually I always say, I'm selfish. I like living alone. But having Jude here, she's going to like craft. So, what better than to have somebody who will craft with me? Yeah, it will. So, yeah, I do love my crafty family very much. I just wished I could give back more, which I will be. I've got a bit of money in PayPal, and I'm going to start making up some packets. Jude's going to help me. We're going to try and make it as varied as we can. And yes, and feed me. Well, feed me proper. Let's put it that way. Going to give me some proper food instead of all the rubbish I eat. That's why I'm fat. Never mind. I'm a binge eater. I'll openly admit it. I'm a binge eater. I'm naughty. But at the moment, I'm trying to be good. I really ought to, because my back is so sore all the time. And it's probably just the weight now that's really got to my old body. Oh, thank you, Jane. You being here too is enough for me too. All of you. I never, ever, ever, ever thought my channel would take off this well. And it's not big by any means when you look at some of them in the thousands. But I'm really just so happy that it has taken off like this. Here she comes. Hey, JD. Hi, JD. That's it, Carla. That's what it is. It's company. I'm not alone. This is why I got on like this, and this is why I like YouTube, and this is why I like Hangouts. I mean, I don't know if any of you were there last night. We had about 5 people on the panel, and all such talented ladies were giving us all a lot of hints on how to do things. It was just great to have them there. If you weren't here yesterday, go and look at the yesterday's video and look at towards the back, and the ladies that are on there, KK, Crystal and Nikki, they're so talented ladies, and they were, you know, sharing all their knowledge, which was just so great to see. So, you know, I finally found a craft buddy, but her daughter is moving away. It's really hard for her. Oh, well, get crafting together and it'll help her along, Sherry. You'll be there for her. Yeah, lots of talking. Yes, Mary, so can I. I don't know, I was so elated. And my family can't believe it. My son started part of his channel up. I must put my son's channel up. He's got a drone, which he hasn't used lately. It's packed up at the moment because they are going to be moving. But he's got a drone and he goes all over his area and he gets into places. He gets permission from landowners, does some beautiful, and he's got a couple of other channels too. And he started that up at the same time I did, and I way outviewed him. way. Let's see if I can find him. Because he said, I was sending it out to everybody, his videos, saying, please sub with my son, please sub with my son. And I beat him. Let's see if I can find him. Come on, Douglas, get out your hidey hole. He sometimes comes online here with us, but he must be busy today. Doug Griffiths, that one. I mean, he's only got 116 subscribed to him. I've beat him. There you go. If you've got something to do, pop along and have a look at my son's channel. His name's Griffiths. That was my married name. He puts out, as I say, at the moment, he's quiet at the moment because he's in the throes of selling his house. His wife's already moved up to Christchurch. He's still in Alexandra. So he's gone quiet at the moment, but he's got some lovely stuff on his videos. Let's have a look, see if he's got all his videos in there. Oh yeah, he's got all his videos in there because he's yeah, cool. He's got all his videos in there. The shipwreck at the bottom of his videos is the ship that we came to New Zealand on in 1976, and it wrecked off the Scilly Isles. But anyway, that's very near there. He also does, I don't know if he's got them on here. He also does some magnet, yes, he's got them on there, magnet fishing, yeah. So pop along if you can, and good on you, Carla, lovely, thank you. If you leave comments, just say your mom said we've got to leave a comment, we've got to sub to you. I'll say he does sometimes come on here. If you see anyone called Doug pop in, it's him, because he'll come in and be cheeky. Oh, I hope he hurries up and gets this move over and he can get back out doing what he loves doing. But he's, I don't know why he packed the drone up so early myself. I reckon he ought to send me his metal detector. I could go over the park at the back. It might make me rich. I'm going to ask him that to send me his drone. Why, Lainey, what's happened with AliExpress? Yeah, they'll still be in New Zealand, but they're moving further up the South Island, Janie. My son works from home. He's got a well, he works from home. He works for a big American computer company in conferences over the world, and I don't know. And he lived in Christchurch before, and he got the job. When he left Christchurch, they wanted to keep him on. So for the last 4 or 5 years, he's been working from home because he can do this, being on computers. But now he's been given promotion, and he's the thing is, he's got to be in the office. So they're moving back up to Christchurch, which has worked out well because my stepdaughter had a baby in February. So I've got a great-grandchild up there. Dougie sent me a gorgeous little video of her. And so they're moving back up there. But where he is in central Otago on the South Island, the countryside is just, well, you'll all see it with the drone footage. It's beautiful. He's going more to a big city. Alexandra's just a small town. He's got to go back to the city. You placed an order with Ali, the one place I contacted about email addresses 2 years later. My order was cancelled due to something about a coupon. From me, it's about 6.5 hour car journey, Mary. If I want to go, I would have to be best to fly. What's that? Go away. What are you popping up? What do you do? You go away. And actually, you know, as I placed an order with Ali and contacted about my email address 2 hours later. My order was cancelled due to something about it. I don't know. England, 1973, we actually moved over for the first time. Moved over from England. Can't you tell I've got a pommy voice? So yeah, but 6 hours for me to drive at my age now, no. There's as I say, it's going to be easier for me to fly there. And if I go on the site for book a seat, every so often they bring out special deals and you can get up there for about $100. I've got to start looking soon because Douglas is 50 in March and I am going to have to go up there. Yes, I am, Mary. I'm from Birmingham originally in England. And then we moved down to the southwest coast to a place called Weymouth in Dorset. And from there, we came over here to New Zealand. And I've moved around while we've been here. I've been back to England. As a family, we went back to England twice. And then I went back to England again when my marriage broke up. And I stayed over there for a year. Excuse me. And then I came back and I've been back for a holiday since. I've done all my travelling I want to do. That's why I'm quite happy to become a homebody and stay at home. I hate travelling. I hate going by plane. I don't like going out on the open road. I don't like travelling anymore. Full stop. Last time I did was last year. My daughter's wedding. I had a niece came over from England, so of course we went and did a lot of touring around with her, taking her around places. And that's the last time I did any driving like that. And I said no more. Hi, Kathy. Welcome. Well, getting lost here is really quite hard to do. It really is, because there's not that many roads. I know what you mean, though. In England and America, you've got roads here, roads there. You can't. It's very hard to get lost in New Zealand, or if you do, it's very easy to find your way back again. And you haven't got the traffic on the road like you've got there, unless you're in the big cities. No, Carl, I've done that much of it. Oh, one side of the world and back, and done each way, and we've flown, and we've done it by boat, and yeah, it's not been boring, I suppose. Been a pain, but not been boring. I've never been a traveller. When I lived in England, people go over to the continent continually, but I never ever wanted to, never. But I went back to England with a friend one time, and she, of course, wanted to go over to Paris, and I didn't, but I did. I did that under duress. But no, I don't want to travel. No. But, you know, I mean, good on anybody who enjoys it. I wouldn't say to anybody, don't go. Go do it. Yeah. Well, I mean, if I wanted to go up to Christchurch, you know, there's really no way I could get lost. It's just one road. I'd have to go up to Dunedin and then travel up the coast road. There we go. Well, I started going. Actually, I was never sick until my marriage broke up, and then it all happened. I got cancer, and I got through it. I'm a survivor. I was up on a mountain, and it was a flat mountain. Don't even think that I climbed mountains. We went up in a vehicle, and I was walking on flat and slipped on some slippy grass and shattered my ankle, and it was a year before I could walk again. So I've done that. This is all since I left my ex-husband in 92. What else have I done? I've shattered my elbow. I had renal failure. I had PMR. Oh God, the list goes on. And now my body's just old and doesn't want to do all what it used to do. Yeah, Janie, precisely. Twitch, twitch. But I'm not asking for any sympathy. I've dealt with all this, and you know, I'll deal with, if I have to deal with more, I will. And the reason I've got such aches and pains in my body is my own fault. I'm overweight. I like my food, but my body could cope with it when I was younger, but now I'm older, it can't. And that's all there is to it. Yeah. So I've got plenty of good memories. Like I say, I've been to Disneyland twice and all this, and coming back by ship, but blimey, was only 2 days out, and everybody started getting seasick, and the whole family wished that we'd flown back because we'd have been there by then. But I didn't get seasick, so I was okay. I didn't get seasick. Me and Douglas, we didn't get seasick. We enjoyed ourselves going round the boat while the others lay in the cabin sick. I think you might have to check and get to the doctors. I've got to go to the doctor's next week. It's a continuation from where I went last month. But okay. I enjoyed, actually, the one time we went, we got 3 kids with us. And of course, they loved it. It was great. And then the next time I went was with this friend who I went over with. And her and I went, and we had a great time too. And we went and we actually stayed the whole day. So we saw both of the parades they have there, the daytime one, and we're still there for the nighttime one. Okay, Mary, love, thanks for coming in. Hugs back to you too. And her and I had a great time, and the nighttime parade was absolutely magnificent. And then they played your anthem at the end of it, the American anthem. Hi, Shazzy. And I tell you what, we were singing along with it, and I can see where your pride of your country comes through. And when you're singing the anthem, oh, it was magnificent. You know, you get in on the atmosphere, and oh God, it's great. I don't know if Jude's still here, Shazzy. She was here earlier. She's had a death in the family. Yes, the fireworks. Yes, it's the costumes they wear, and oh, beautiful. The display is I don't like fireworks normally. Well, I say I don't like fireworks. I do like an organised event of fireworks. But oh, God, it was marvellous. So I've got a hell of a lot of good memories to think back on. Yes, I had some beautiful, beautiful Happy Mail. Got it all here. I've not put it away yet. I'm not going to put it away yet. Oh. The hair's dry now. It's going to flop everywhere. I came on, ladies, with soaking wet hair because I couldn't wait to get on to come and show everyone. Okay, Shazzy. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to talk to her later. Anyone else wonder why it's called the national anthem when it's for the US only? Yeah, but everybody's got a national anthem, haven't they? Like, we've got a national anthem. God defend New Zealand. Which is actually, I don't know if you've ever noticed with the New Zealand national anthem, it is first sung in Maori and then sung in English. It's lovely. I love it. I think the anthems just, I don't know, wherever you are, you can get wrapped up. Like you say, the national anthem is for the US only. Not really. It opens it up to everybody, for everybody to feel the feeling that you all feel for your own country. I don't know if any of you watch rugby. And the New Zealand team, the All Blacks. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of them. But even if you do a Google for All Blacks and the haka, which is spelled Haka, and they do that before every match. And the Maoris do it a lot, but when the All Blacks do it before a match, if it's on television, I turn my television up full blast and watch it full blast. It just, the match, if I watch come in late and I've missed the haka for the match, I haven't got that same feeling for the whole match. It's, yeah. Thank you, Shazzy. So these anthems and whatever I think they're good for everybody. I love listening. Just put in Google New Zealand haka All Blacks. Wow, it's stirring. It really is. Let's see if I can find one for you. Oops, I've lost myself now. Copy. Right, I'm coming back. Give me the chat, please. Right. When you've got time, go and watch that and listen to it loud. I'll watch it later because I love it. But all the other teams do it for their teams too, but the All Blacks and the Maoris do it. It's, I don't know, if you look up on Google and get the origin of the haka, it was I think when the English first came, or the white man first came to New Zealand, and the Maoris who were already here, that's how they greeted the new people onto the land, and it was a sort of challenge. But anyway, go and have a look if you haven't seen it. You don't know what you're missing. I love it. Well, ladies, it is nearly 2 o'clock. You don't have to have earplugs, just turn the sound down, Carla. Oh dear. Yes, the All Blacks, everybody loves the All Blacks. And for a small country, we are at the moment, well, we always are either top of the rugby of the world, or every now and again we might lose one. We lost one about 6 years ago, and it was awful. The whole country went into mourning. But that for whenever we excel in the world like that, it is, I think, extra special because we have such a small population base. There's only 4 million people in the whole of New Zealand. So, you know, when we excel, it's a big thing to us in sports or in anything, because being such a small, you imagine, I mean, look at the size of your country compared, we do okay. But that's enough of I enjoy watching everything. I enjoy watching all sports. I enjoy watching all countries. The only thing is now with sports, it's all on Sky, and you have to pay for Sky, and half us people can't afford it, so we miss out on a lot of our. Can't watch the All Blacks play live because it's can't afford to have Sky, and I think that stinks. I think that sort of thing should be available to the whole country, but it's not. Like the English World Cup is on now. I'd love to be watching that. I used to love, I've got to say soccer because I'm in New Zealand. It's called soccer, and it differentiates between rugby football. And I used to love my soccer in England, and I'd love to have been watching the World Cup, but no, we can't because it's on Sky. I think so. I think so, Janie, because I think sports should be for everybody. But never mind. Nothing we can do about that, or else we go and buy Sky. Yes, our rugby players are handsome. Nice lot of guys. I love it. You've been and watched it, haven't you? Now, when I get off here, I'm going to have to go and watch it myself because I know you've watched it and it's great. So, oh, have you watched it, Katie? Yeah. No, it's share it around with your friends. Hey, look at this. That's how they get the feeling up for the game, you see. I used to watch wrestling, but again, everything's on Sky. I can't watch nothing. The only thing that's on live at the moment is the tennis, Wimbledon. And I used to watch that in England, but I haven't watched it this year. Good on you, Kathy. Yes, Jane. I want to be watching that too. I know I've got to go to my daughter's, but I can watch it in the car on the way there. Don't tell anybody. And then I can put it back on again on the way back. And then I can come and sit in the lounge. And I should be on here crafting. We'll see. But when I get back, I go to my daughter's first, go and have coffee with her at her place and afternoon tea. And then on my way back, I call in to see my friend Mary, who is a line dance tutor. Hi, Joanna. But I don't go line dancing anymore. And so I go and see Mary on a Saturday afternoon after I've seen my daughter. She had a big major op this year. She had a heart valve replacement. She's still doing dancing though. So I'll go and see her. Yeah, well, okay, Kathy, I'm going now, love. You can go to your bed and fall asleep. Looks funny, doesn't it? Because I'm looking sideways onto you, like, doesn't it? But I am looking, but I'm doing the reading there. So, hi, Chloe, you're back again. I'm just leaving. It's time for me to go. I'm going to do something with my hair before I go to my daughter's. And I'll see you all tomorrow if you feel like calling in. I'm going to come back on tomorrow. I'll be at home all day, so I should be in here. I'm getting in red. No, it's not red here. Well, that's a shame, Kathy. I'm glad you had fun, Jane, and I had fun with you too. Love having you here. Thank you, Jane. I think I better take some photographs of it too and put it on my Crafty Kiwi page so people can see it who haven't watched the video. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Kathy. Okay, Carla. Well, we'll see you all tomorrow, ladies. Thank you. Jude, if you're still watching, I love you lots and lots. And thank you. And I'll talk to you later. And I hope you're okay, Jude. Talk to you again soon, ladies. Love you all very much. Bye.